as the Master. He really, really played his part. It's like he knew the character inside out. He was like born to play the Master.
Yeah,
he was so good.
He's a massive fan of the Johnson Master.
Yeah, he is.
So he was sort of like, he took a lot of elements from that. Yeah. But made it his own, like very much his own.
Attack!
But the laugh was he had such a master laugh.
He did.
You know, when he was there with the Archelon.
Yeah.
And he laughed, I was like, oh, that's a master laugh right there. And action.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
But it's the scene where like him and Meg have like the little moment in the TARDIS where she's like, do you even have a heart? And he's like, yes I do. Yes, and they're both cold.
And they're both cold.
It's when she like insults him and he's like, oh, and then I was just like, it really took me back. Some of the things he was saying, like the way he acted it, I was like, oh my god. Like I actually felt personally attacked, but it was acted.
No. You think you're the first companion to insult me?
Yeah.
Get a grip.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh.
What? And action.
Most people just call me the Master. You could say all that. The Doctor will still trust me. What? Oh, you think you're the first companion to develop a pair of balls and insult me? I've had my fair share. Now get over yourself. We've got arrivals. Doctor!
Yeah, Jordan was very good as the Master.
Yeah, really.
I mean, he's already been in the series once or twice. But I think a lot of people sort of overlooked it. So, yeah, he played King Richard III.
That Wakeman.
Yeah, and he was good at that, but he was better at the Master. I was like, where have you been all this time? It's like we've known Jordan for a while now, and just never really thought of him.
I've known him since I was like
being a good character.
It's been a while.
Yeah, and he was well prepared. He came with his own laser screwdriver, you know, even though I did supply one, but it was like, oh, I've got mine, it's cool.
Yeah, like he's been a Doctor Who fan ever since I've known him, which was like high school.
Yeah.
We used to have drama classes together. We used to talk about Doctor Who all the time.
He would be really good. He would be really good as a Doctor.
Yeah, probably could. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him pulling that off really well.
I like him. He's very much like me.
Yes, Jordan.
Hi guys.
Have you enjoyed your time on set?
Indeed I have. It has been wondrous, I may say.
And cold and rainy.
Damn straight. Still, could be worse.
Fun.
It was also good to have like so many of the Doctor's friends come back in the montage of him saying goodbye. Like Melissa back as Annabelle with K9.
Yeah.
And I felt that was important, so you sort of knew that there was something going on there. It wasn't like, oh, I give you my robot dog, but I never see you again.
Yeah.
It was like, no, he's my robot dog. Oh, I need to say goodbye to her. And Melissa's good as Annabelle. I think she loves that character. She did love playing it. And she loves K9. Yeah. And of course Sean came back as Robin as well.
Yeah, it was good, that was.
Yeah, last time I saw her she was sort of dead. But there was an alternative version of her from the multiverse, that's fine.
But what was the alternate name? You had Robin,
you
then you had
Violet at the start of Series 3. And then she stayed on Earth. Then Robin from another universe came in.
My brain is hurting already.
And then you had another version of her.
Oh no, it's gone.
From Journey to the Multiverse, which was the one who got shot.
Oh, that shot.
Yeah,
was so good.
She answered to the name Robin, but I think she was more in shock the fact that she just saw the Doctor and thinks it's the Dark Doctor.
Okay.
But yeah, Sean was back, and she was accompanied with Ator, her husband, who had played a background.
Yeah, we're like, we've got to have you in it.
Yeah, it was like, come on, just get in the background.
And then we had that nice shot of her, like, with the newspaper at the train station, and you just saw Ator, like, with hands in his pockets, waiting for the train in the background.
Yeah, that was great. But no, I mean, me and Sean, we always had a laugh. In Series 3, there were so many memories of, like, me, Sean and Dale in Series 3.
Yeah, we did.
You know, it took us about 20 minutes to do a car scene, just me getting in the car, and Dale was like, where to, mate? And then me and Sean were just killing ourselves. We couldn't do it. It was one of us kept laughing, and then in the end, Dale starts laughing, and I was like, "Oh, that's sick, game over now." But no, yeah, I think me and Sean we just have real good friendship together, especially on camera. Like when you see us on camera, you're like, "Oh, we're so childish."
Yeah.
But that'd be when she's like you know, Doctor! And then I'd run off.
Oh yeah, that, yeah.
And jump over with the bin.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was good to have like fun on set as well.
Yeah. Yeah, like sometimes we do a take and one of us deliberately does something funny or stupid.
Yeah.
You know, like with Dan when he was like, because he was like, can you do it again but say it a bit louder? And action, I was like, very well! And then Dan just killed himself laughing. We always do stuff like that, don't we? Like little silly things. It just loosens you up more, I think.
Yeah.
There's Jessica Whitehouse.
Jessica Whitehouse.
Yes. And we went back to the same location that we filmed her very first scene at, which was in a park. Yes.
Do you think people notice that?
I don't know, because it's actually changed a lot since we filmed.
Look who's back!
She's back.
In the same park that you filmed episode 1, is it?
Yes.
Up there? Where is it? Up there?
Yeah, right there,
Somewhere.
hey,
there it is.
That's shot now. I mean, that park is like our equivalent to Cardiff. We've used it so much. Yeah, because we've used it a lot. We used it all a lot of the time in series 1.
Yeah.
A lot in series 2. A lot in series 3. Bits in series 4 on the film. Ready?
Yeah.
And action.
Except you've never really been sick before. So if you... I'm rolling. Right, just keep it rolling.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
And action.
Except you've never really been sick before. So if Omega doesn't kill you, this certainly will. Yes, bitch!
No, it's good to have Chloe back. It was a bit weird at first. Because like, we hadn't filmed with her for like 2 years. Because 2015 we filmed Dance Roses was filmed
Yeah,
October, November.
Yeah, because I was inside Omega that killed her. So technically Meg killed Jess.
Yeah, fun fact. But then we didn't film Chloe's parts until October, November of 2017.
Yeah.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah. And then Chloe just walked back in and was like, right, what we doing? Like she just knew what she was doing. I was like, yeah. Didn't even feel like she went anywhere really.
No, she was happy to come back, wasn't she?
Wait for the wind to stop.
Is the TARDIS going?
I've got to get
How
that
do you
shot
feel
from
about
over
your
there
death?
as well.
How do I feel about my death? I don't know yet because I've still got to shoot it. Nobody knows how they're going to react when they are faced with their own death. It's mortifying, really. So yes.
And of course we had to say goodbye to Auntie Val, who unfortunately stood in front of a CGI bullet. Took a bullet from me, that was nice.
Oh yeah, he did.
I don't know if he died because of you. Death distracted him.
Meg is like the cause of a lot of
Yeah,
problems, to be fair.
Ow! Really hurt.
I'm gonna have to do that again.
Why? Is it because you laughed?
Yes.
I wanted my death not to be a serious, like a really, really serious one. Oh god.
Try again.
Yep.
At least now we know what to expect, so there might be more.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, isn't it? I never tell you before I do something.
I think Docker knew it was coming. He knew this would be the sort of the send off.
I think it was a good moment for it because his character is very all like he loves killing, he loves like he loves the drama and getting like into it. I think it worked that he was like he died in like this battle. So,
Yeah,
like,
I
it
mean
worked for his
you had
character.
the sort of the build up where like he'd questioned everything he ever did, and that line that the doctor said, you know, out of all the wrong you've done in your life, just do this one thing right. I think that sticks with him. You know, I think because obviously like he's been to his university, he's destroyed that, he's come to this university, he's had his play, he's been imprisoned, and he's bored now. Like maybe just
had enough of lollies and he's
more,
just like,
yeah.
you know what?
He might think that death might be more fun, but thinking about it, did him as a character, did he know he was gonna die? Do you reckon? Because he
I think he was willing to take that risk.
He like challenged Omega.
I think he was willing to take that risk.
He didn't just stand in front of it and go, "Ah,
like,
kill me."
It, yeah.
It was like, you know, I'm gonna put up a fight.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
No, Docker portrayed Valeyard really well.
Yeah.
It's a good mix of seriousness as well as like fun.
The thing is, the Valeyard isn't the character; it's literally Docker.
Yeah.
Because he like, I write the scripts. Docker doesn't read them.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not reading the scripts. We're like, okay.
And then he says, you know, oh, I'll just do it on the day, and you know, 9 times out of 10, it's improvised.
Mm.
You know, like I wrote his death scene, and it turned out completely different to what I wrote. But you know, it worked. You know, he got shot and he died at the end, so I was happy. It was more comedic than. But I mean, originally I wrote something serious. He was trying to tell the Doctor a story. You know, there was this one time where I walked into a bar and these axons, they come up to me and they say to me, and then he just slips away. And it was really sort of like a peaceful and like quiet death, and quite serious.
Mm.
But Docker had this whole deal about like his suitcase and putting his red coat in the suitcase.
He had a big deal about his red coat, didn't he?
Yeah, because obviously Docker's wore this red coat for like a long time, and like seeing him in the coat was the only reason I asked him to be the Valeyard. Because I was like, because Docker was like, oh, if you want to use the coat anytime, you know, feel free, you know, I don't mind letting you wear it.
How about we use you in the coat?
And I was like, yeah, you know, I'll use the coat, but then the deal is that you've got to be wearing it. So he was like, this coat's not going to fit me much longer, so if this is the final goodbye of my character, once they've wear to the coat as well. And the ironic side is that he doesn't give the whereabouts to the suitcase. The Doctor has no idea what suitcase is on about, and the planet...
Don't forget the suitcase.
Yeah,
what
the
suitcase?
entire planet blows up with the suitcase on it.
Oh yeah, that poor coat.
Yeah. So, oops.
Don't forget my suitcase.
What suitcase?
Yeah, but Docker does a lot of like behind the scenes stuff as well, doesn't he? With like the photography and helping out.
Photography, behind the scenes videos.
Yeah, he did a documentary on For the Doctor as well.
Yeah, he does a lot of things like that.
Mm.
And Lizzie, aka Scarlet, came best out on the film, I think, you know, character-wise. She's got her own TARDIS, practically a spin-off show right there.
Yeah.
It works.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, it was sad saying goodbye to Lizzie, letting her go. Lizzie's been with us for like 3 years. 2015 she joined. Yeah, started 2015. Yeah.
She's been in it as long as I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, and I don't know, I mean, I would love to have had Lizzie just carry on. You know, it's always great when
She was a
Lizzie's
really good character. She acted it so well, and like she was really determined and willing to come down to help out. Wasn't
she was very passionate about Scarlet, and she always like, even down to her costume, she always added little like trinkets kind of thing that showed her character.
Yeah, she did.
So, and that's the other reason she's called Scarlet, is because I was a little red doctor. So Scarlet's a shade of red.
You can teach everyone the jump on a dance. Do, do, do.
No.
Do, do,
No.
jump.
No.
Jump on it. Jump on it. Jump on it.
So, but now Lizzie was with us for a while. It was really sad to sort of like, when I wrote the film and I had to choose who lived and who died, I couldn't kill Lizzie's character off.
Oh,
I
wouldn't have let you kill Scarlet off. I would have been like,
no.
Luke, you can't do that to Lizzie.
No, but like Scarlet's sort of story and her character was completed by then. You know, she got love from her father, which is something she's been after ever since she's run away from Gallifrey. She's always been after him, but never sort of caught him. She's had time to spend with him. She's been loved by him. The Doctor confesses that he loves her. Yeah. She gets her own TARDIS, and then she gets to be her dad and go off and go on adventures in time and space. So, you know, that was her character sort of wrapped up.
She's winning.
Yeah, she sort of came on top.
Yeah.
Shame I didn't. My back still hurts.
You lived, but in a different form.
In a different form, yes. And action.
I will never ever forget you.
Wait, who was she again?
Like, I love the whole unit side to our series.
Yeah.
I like the Brigadier. He's one of my favourite characters in it. And it was nice having him in the film as well, even just briefly.
Yeah, I mean, see, like, with Dale, like, he's been there from near enough to start. Series 2, he's joined. And that sort of goodbye scene with me and Dale, like, yeah, it was sad, but we were still laughing. Like, Dale always makes me laugh.
He's a funny guy.
You know, there's so many outtakes of me and Dale just laughing.
You just sort of look at each other and then you just burst out laughing.
Yeah. And like when he's like trying to remember his line, and then he looks at me and starts laughing. Yeah. No, Dale's great. I mean, like, choosing Dale for the brig, like, Dale's very like a father figure sort of thing, and I wanted that to sort of show in the series.
Yeah.
And action.
I can do it.
That's the last thing.
Do it again.
If the Doctor ever got in trouble, he can always go to the brig, and the brig would always be there. He's said in Series 3 a lot when things go wrong for the Doctor, and he sort of runs off and goes to a park to hide, and the brig comes after him.
The Brigadier is sort of like a peacekeeper type thing, really. Well, as in, like, he's sort of like the Doctor, but if he was just stationary on Earth.
Yeah.
As in, like, you know, you can just go in and get briefed about something, and you can go off on, like, an adventure, and he, like, helps out and stuff.
The brig's like a vital character in the series. And of course we got the newbie of the DW 2012 team, Jack, who played the Time Lord General.
Yeah.
He was kind enough to sort of fill in last minute. I mean, and even Jack, like, Jack did his research. Like, when I asked him, you know, oh, we have an emergency, can you play the Time Lord General?
He was like, yeah.
I think it was like a week before the shoot.
It was fairly...
It was like a few days, wasn't it?
Was it? Yeah, no, it was fairly close.
It was a few days. It was like 2-3 days before. And then Jack basically rewatched sort of every episode the Time Lord General's been in.
Did he?
With Kai to sort of get like a gist of the character, sort of like how he would play it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's some commitment.
He told me that. He was like, oh, I have to watch all like the episodes that Kai's been in to sort of see how Kai's played it, so then he can sort of add traits to that.
Which he did.
Yeah, he told his head, Ginger. He did. He won bet. Yeah. It was like halfway through the shoot, and then he's got like sort of like gingerish hair, and he was like, "Oh, we'll just say it's Kai's incarnation coming back through."
Yeah, pass it off.
And action. Jack's going for it. We gave him some hard lines. He struggled with a few lines. I felt so sorry for him. I was like, I'm so sorry for doing this.
You give a lot of wordy lines to people.
Yeah, I was like, I'm so sorry.
I could read it, I'm like, Luke, I can't say that, come on.
Yeah, I felt really bad. He's never done it before.
No, he did a really, really good job.
Yeah. And he had to sort of stand like in front of like 14 people, 13 people technically, and read out a line.
Well, even I find that like daunting at times. I'm like, oh, no one look at me. Like if it's certain scenes.
Yeah.
How's day going?
Just that. Busy.
It's like Jack had some really wordy lines in the church as well with Romana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which she did as well.
Yeah, she did good as Romana. You know, she sort of showed us all up when she just came in, knowing her lines. We was like...
Yeah, no, Sophie's really good, doesn't she act?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
She's another one who's really good at remembering lines.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because obviously, like, she's like the third actress to play Romana now. But no, Sophie did it justice, I think.
She did, yeah. She was really...
Yeah, I remember that bit when I was on the floor and Jordan was there and you were there. And then you say your line and then she's got sort of turn around and it's really sharp. She's like, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, I can picture the line in my head.
I was sort of there on the floor in my head. I was like, oh shit, she's good. I was just like really subtly like in my head.
I was like, what?
Yeah. And action.
It doesn't work like that.
Damn! Because obviously I'm on the floor with my eyes shut, pretending to be dead. I just hear everything going on, just like an audio. Yeah, it was like, oh.
Yeah.
No, Sophie was really good at like sort of like the emotion and the projection and the way she spoke and all that. And then remembering her lines, I was like, how'd you do this? I wrote this thing and I don't remember half of the stuff.
This is the last thing she
I'm very happy this is my last line because it's very, very cold.
Ready?
Yes? Oh, I forgot the line.
You're not leaving me, are you?
Yes, that's it.
Action.
You're not leaving me, are you? With this one?
Yes, I'm leaving you. Ready? And action.
It's not. She died.
That's very nice, isn't it?
Talk about my series mum who came back to life. I was like, yay, Nessa.
Yeah. It was how Docker describes it. I wave a magic wand and she comes back.
Pretty much.
Oh, it was great. It's such a great idea when I had that. Yeah, because obviously I wanted to bring her back. Because we love having Sarah on board.
Yeah, she's really great.
After we did Blood Ties, I said to Meg, I was like, does she have to die though? Can't we keep her? And Meg said, no, it's part of my story. It has to be like this. And I was like, okay. And then, because we had the time set and all that, it was sort of like there was a way that you could bring her back but keep your episode still canon. So that episode happens, but literally it'd be like the last 0.1 second of her about to die. She gets extracted from that timeline and put into this one.
Oh my god, Mum, what are you doing?
And it was great.
I think it's good for what you said, like good for Meg's character as well. If she's gone through like everything, she sort of needed someone to like be there for a bit of normality.
Yeah, because obviously she's lost. When Scarlet's gone, a lot of the Valeyard, the Master, the Tom and General, they were dead.
Meg feels pretty lucky right now. Even though she got thrown out of the building, she should feel quite lucky that she's still alive.
But like all that's sort of gone on, and she's losing the Doctor now. It's like the Doctor was like, yeah, you need someone or you're gonna have a mental breakdown.
This is me pretending to be Luke hugging.
And that's me, Sarah.
Yeah. Oh dear.
But no, I love that bit when she teleports in. And then Doctor just laughs so much in that scene.
Where am I? What happened?
There's like a clear scene and then Ness comes running in, stands in the middle, does a reaction teleport and goes, what? Where am I? What happened? And Doctor just kills himself laughing.
Yeah.
Because it was just so funny seeing her running and seeing like, where am I? And it's like, well, you know where you are. You just ran into it. But nah.
No, I'm excited to have sort of more scenes with Ness, sort of see how like that progresses.
Oh. Oh.
Wait for me!
Oh.